obviously helped contribute to the reversal and the pivot from that. I mean, Pete Hegseth went down from like a 1% to 2% chance of becoming Secretary of Defense to now just doing an extraordinary job.
Here's Charlie Kirk on Megyn Kelly's podcast talking about how if they don't get these Trump nominees through, that there are going to be some major fights and primaries going forward.
We've said at Turning Point Action that if you oppose President Trump's nominees and you are from one of these red states, we are going to fund a primary challenge against you. We've been very open about that. And in fact, we were unafraid to issue those kinds of salvos during the whole Pete Hegseth situation in December, and obviously helped contribute to the reversal and the pivot from that. I mean, Pete Hegseth went down from like a 1% to 2% chance of becoming Secretary of Defense to now just doing an extraordinary job. So I don't want to say, okay, what is the percentage chance of Tulsi advancing? If she gets out of committee, her chances will improve dramatically. Her fight is in the committee, which of course happens in the shadows and in the darkness.
Okay, so we will see what happens. Obviously, the big three that haven't been decided are Bobby Kennedy, Kash Patel over at FBI, and Tulsi at DNI. But I want to show you this video of J.D. Vance because he's making an important point here. These hearings are not supposed to be hyper-political. What the hearings are all supposed to boil down to is, do you think this person is qualified for this job? Before, I've said this, I say this basically every week now, but before around 1998, when Joe Biden, senator from Delaware, made the Supreme Court nomination process hyper-political. Before that, you pretty much got your nominees through as president. Everyone understood, unless someone, oh my God, they've got freaking dead babies in the closet. If they don't, you pretty much get through, right? Unless there's something that's so freaking glaring. I don't know, like an FAA administrator that's never sat in a plane. That would be pretty disqualifying. But here's JD on what the process is supposed to be like, actually.
I think there's such an important message to my fellow Republicans here. Look, you don't have to agree with everything Bobby Kennedy has ever said. You don't have to agree with everything that Tulsi Gabbard has ever said. You are meant to ask, do they have the qualifications and the character to do this job? The person who decides whether they should be nominated in the first place, he was the guy elected by the American people. That's President Trump. And he deserves some deference in surrounding himself with the people he thinks he needs to do the job.
Yeah, I think that's right. So look, if you're a senator up there, particularly if you're a Republican senator, if you really think that there is something about Tulsi or Bobby or Kash that completely disqualifies them, then you have to make that case of why it is completely disqualifying. Not just, I don't really like them, or I took $1 million from the pharmaceutical industry or something else. Like, look, the Snowden question as it pertains to Tulsi is real, right? Snowden did reveal state secrets. Now, was the state doing some bad things and surveilling us and then lying about it? Absolutely. Is there an issue around having somebody that works in the government then just release that information? Should states be allowed to have secrets? There's an interesting philosophical debate we can have right there. What do you do about that? Should we have a mechanism in place somehow, some sort of nonpartisan, if such a thing exists, where if somebody that works for the government finds out the government's doing something really evil, they can go and deal with that privately as opposed to just leaking information? Like, there's some discussion around that, but have that discussion with Tulsi. So we'll see what happens with all of that. I used to struggle with falling asleep, tossing and turning all night long, only to wake up feeling like I hadn't slept at all. Then I discovered Dream by Beam, and let me tell you guys, it's been a game changer. Dream is this incredible sleep supplement that not only tastes amazing, but helps you get the restful sleep you deserve. I'm talking about deep, refreshing sleep that leaves you waking up feel energized, not groggy. No more snoozing your alarm 1,000,000 times. Since I started using Dream, I fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up ready to take on the day. And with no added sugar and just 15 calories per serving, it's a guilt-free way to transform your nights. Dream comes in delicious flavors like peanut butter, cinnamon cocoa, pumpkin spice, and apple cider donut, perfect for every taste. Made with high-quality, all-natural ingredients, Dream has been a lifesaver for my sleep routine. If you've been struggling to get the rest you need, I can't recommend it enough. Now's the time to try it for yourself. Get up to 40% off with my exclusive Beam discount. Just click the link below or scan the QR code on your screen and use code Rubin at checkout. A good night's sleep is essential to everything in life. Don't wait. Transform your sleep with Dream by Beam today.